you. I don't give a damn if I wanted to take care of every mother in here.
Put me on that adjustment. You like women, right?
So here's an update with Kandi and Todd. I do have some videos where I read off the originally filed divorce documents, and it seems like it's getting ugly, even though Kandi tried to downplay the drama and say, you know, they were going to do what was best for the kids. It seems like it's getting a little ugly, y'all.
I'm just letting you know, they have suggested that we call our wedding off.
It's kind of like either you sign it or I don't want to marry you.
I'm asking you to tell me, what is it that you wanted to say?
I want it to become a proper document. He said that.
How is it not a proper document, Todd?
I'm not the attorney.
What is not proper
Let's call the attorney. Let's call the attorney and let him talk.
Call him right now, please. I want him to tell me what is not proper.
Their next court date is February 19th. So let's go through a couple articles, a couple social media posts so we can get an update on what's going on between Kandi and Todd from Real Housewives of Atlanta. I am a celebrity crime and hot topic content creator, print journalism major, and I like keeping up with celebrity business, basically. All right, so reality blurb. We're going to start with Kandi's claims and then Todd's rebuttal. So RHOA's Kandi Burruss claims ex-Todd is squatting in her guest house, hasn't paid a single expense, and provides no child support amid divorce. This is from Reality Blurb, February 13th, 2026. Kandi Burruss claims her estranged husband, Todd Tucker, has been squatting in her guest house since they separated last year. And I believe they separated in July. She didn't file till a few months ago. Amid their messy divorce and custody battle over their two kids, 10-year-old Ace and 6-year-old daughter Blaze, the 49-year-old Real Housewives of Atlanta alum has accused Todd, 52, of not only refusing to leave the home, which she purchased before their marriage, but also of failing to contribute financially to the property and their children. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, on February 12th, Kandi said Todd hasn't paid a single expense for the maintenance and upkeep of the home, to include utilities, gas, lawn care, water, pest control, and even fees associated with the alarm system. Kandi also said that despite her busy career, which currently has her in New York City on Broadway, she is the primary caregiver of Ace and Blaze. Although Todd has suggested on social media that he is an active father to Ace and Blaze, Kandi said she gets help from a nanny as she juggles her time between Atlanta and the Big Apple. Meanwhile, as Todd reportedly puts up a facade on Instagram, he has yet to help her with the kids' expenses, which include tuition, extracurricular activities, and school supplies. He also didn't help pay for either child's birthday party, despite attending them both. I wonder how that conversation went. Also, in her documents, Kandi requested that a judge order Todd to pay child support and share their kids' expenses and give the two of them a custody schedule. So I know Kandi and Todd are both making strategic moves during this divorce process. But why do y'all think Todd would not be paying for anything? Is he trying to make it seem as though he can't afford to do anything, so he needs child support and alimony? Or is he just being a deadbeat? Is he doing it to piss Kandi off? Drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think about that. Because, I mean, why would you go all of these months without doing anything for your children and anything to help your child's mother? Unless you're doing it for legal reasons, legal purposes, based on your legal advice. All right, so then Bossup.com has the follow-up story. Todd Tucker fires back at Kandi Burruss over squatting allegations, claims she kicked him out. Todd, you were already supposed to be gone. What do you mean you were kicked out? You were already supposed to be out of there. Todd Tucker fires back at Kandi Burruss, claiming she removed him from their home as their divorce battle turns nasty. The ongoing legal battle between Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker has reached a new level of hostility as the former Real Housewives of Atlanta star's estranged husband officially fires back at claims that he is trespassing on her property. Just days after Burrus filed court documents accusing Tucker of living rent-free in her Atlanta guest house and failing to contribute money to their children's expenses, Tucker has submitted his own filing to set the record straight. This is getting expensive, y'all. I thought this was supposed to be amicable. According to TMZ, Tucker admits to living in the guest house but insists the arrangement was not his choice. He alleges that Burrus alone decided to remove him from the main residence by directing her family members to relocate his belongings without his consent or a court order. Tucker claims he did not fight the move at the time, simply to keep the peace for their children, Ace and Blaze. The financial accusations between Burrus and Tucker are equally contentious, with both parties presenting vastly different versions of their post-breakup finances. Burrus previously slammed Tucker for neglecting significant monthly expenses, including utilities, lawn care, and the mortgage on their marital home, while allegedly funding international vacations for himself. Tucker, however, argues that Burrus is manipulating a self-created financial arrangement. He claims that prior to their November 2025 split, the couple utilized a shared bank account for household costs, but after the separation, Burrus informed him she would stop using the account and handle all bills herself. The father of three asserts that she is now reframing this agreement to portray his financial instability as less than satisfactory to gain an upper hand in court. Okay, but are you paying anything, Todd? Are you paying anything? Or is he saying that she's always paid all the bills? Which one? Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker's divorce continues to escalate. Custody has become the ultimate flashpoint in the Burruss and Tucker proceedings, as both parents are now seeking sole legal and physical custody. As previously reported, Tucker is currently asking for temporary primary custody, pointing to Burruss's extended physical absence from Georgia while she produces and performs in a Broadway project in New York. He points out her dependence on third-party caregivers and nannies as a sign that he is the more present parent. Burrus has countered this narrative, labeling Tucker's daddy daycare social media videos as fake and a social media performance that does not reflect his actual parenting time. She maintains that she remains the primary caregiver despite her demanding bi-coastal career. Despite the escalating vitriol, Burrus recently shared in an Amazon Live session that she still hopes the two can eventually return to being friends, though she admitted they are currently in an awkward place. I hope we get to be friends, like that would be my goal, but I think when you're going through the divorce, people get on your nerves and you really start looking at them differently. She shared, so that's why I'm like hoping we can make it through unscathed, she stated. I think it's too late for that. What do y'all think? The split, which Burrus revealed had been on the cusp for a while, follows 11 years of marriage and a decade of shared business ventures. As the court prepares to address child support and a formal parenting schedule, the public image of the once unified Tuckers continues to crumble under the weight of these explosive filings. I just want to ask, what the heck was Todd doing here? I mean, he looks like a scrub, in my opinion.
Why would he have to move out the house and if y'all bought the house together and y'all wouldn't divide the house?
Well, no. See, well, that's the issue. Well, I did buy the house. You know, he pays the bills.
Right.
But as far as like the house itself.
You own it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, well, I bought that, when we were going into the relationship. But he doesn't want the house. So I don't even want people to think, oh, he's trying to get the house.
Right.
Because he doesn't even want the house.
Okay.
But it's just the fact that when you get divorced, sometimes it can be a long, dragged out process.
Right.
Well, now there are zillions of clips going around social media when Kandi and Todd were getting married and all of the drama on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I even found a clip of Shamia, Kandi's close friend, asking Todd about his New Jersey condo and the Atlanta home that he's currently, quote unquote, squatting in now.
I feel like you probably feel like you need this spot though because your name isn't on the deed.
Not at all. I don't care. Like, and you said it. You was like, how are you not?
How are you not,
How you not on the house?
Like, that is a question. Like, I don't understand.
We're married.
Right, which is why it should be.
If something happens tomorrow to my wife, where does the house go?
Where does the house go?
To me and the kids.
Are you sure?
Naturally, like, dude.
I mean, I'm just
we were
saying-
sitting with our accountant. Let me tell you this. We were sitting with our accountant, and I was like, yeah, my name ain't on it. He was like, that shit don't matter. He's like, all all of the equity that's been built in it over this time, y'all were married. That's half yours. But I don't care about that fucking house.
Do y'all have a prenup?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah. So anything before we said is, yours. But
that wasn't
the
before.
equity came during
But
being together.
no, but the house wasn't before it. So
The
that's
equity.
technically.
Yeah, you're missing a part. The equity. So if it went up 500,000, technically half of that would be
Is
mine.
it premarital assets though?
Hey, it doesn't even really
But
matter.
it does.
No, let me
Let me tell
think
you why I think it matters. It matters to women, right? I got married. I moved into my husband's home.
Right.
I was salty about it. I was like, wait, what? And I'm not going on deed. I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine. But I'm not looking to raise my children or bring up a family because this is all premarital stuff and I want something that we can grow in together. It don't even have to be $1 million home. It could be a $200, whatever. It could be a little shanty, a shack, whatever. I want to know that it's something that we're doing together and something that we can grow in together. Not like, this you over here. Because you even made the reference of, that was your mattress. You didn't even bother to flip it over. There's some feelings about that.
Well, no. The thing I was saying with that was, she's saying this crib, I used to live there with somebody else, right? So I said, okay, well, when we were dating and I was coming to the house that you had purchased and you had did all your just kicking it in, I'm like, you had been in that motherfucker probably like 20 years. It's frolicking and fumbling and tumbling.
Hey, Ross.
So I'm not tripping. I wasn't like, hey, I don't want to come over here and come to my spot in the city. I'm like, cool, like, we grown ups, man. I'm about to be 50 in 2 years. I ain't tripping.
Well, you know what?
And I'm gonna give you this point. The house is such a small percentage of what we've done together.
That's true.
But I'm not worried about. We got so much other shit that my name is on and our name is on that's so far more valuable. That are assets, not a liability. I'm good.
Okay, well, did that age well? I mean, clearly, Kandi said when they were getting married, he didn't want the house. He's saying here he don't want the house, but he wants equity. So would she have to sell that house to give him the equity, or would she just have to cut him a check? But that's just a small part of the big picture because they have the kids. He don't want just a check. He don't want just one check. He wants a monthly check. And for some strange reason, he feels like he has to continue to live there in order to get what he wants. So, what did Denzel say? I ain't leaving without something.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
So is this a work in progress? Are we working at it?
We working at it.
That's fair.
Even though I do feel you're opportunist.
Bingo.
What do you think I'm getting out of it?
What you getting out of it?
This doesn't impress me.
It might not
This house,
I mean,
none of this
but the
impresses
woman
me.
itself,
Oh,
look.
I love her to death.
Well, you're gonna have to prove that to me now. I got my, and I got people that they get back to me.
Everybody looking
I
at me.
know they looking at you.
As they should.
You all from New York, so you
Oh,
know
yeah.
y'all know y'all slick.
Slick.
But I'm gonna tell you, I take the slick out of slick.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, I believe it.
I do.
You tell me what I need to do to fix it, and I'm gonna do my best.
Just don't let me catch you. Cause let me tell you, ain't no river high enough. Ain't no ocean deep enough. Ain't no desert hot enough to keep me off your ass, baby.
And people are thinking Todd is sending out subliminals on his social media. Stay scheming. Todd growing that beard until he get his child support money, y'all. He think he's slick. Todd growing that beard until he get his child support money. So y'all let me know what y'all think. How should they be divvying up the finances and the custody of the kids? And why is Todd hanging around the house? Why hasn't he gotten his own spot if he's not going to pay any bills? Does he have anything coming in, any kind of money coming in on his own, or is everything together? Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Bye.